Your government are bragging when they have nothing they have offered to this nation. Even the latest government that Tinubu control is the worst government that Nigeria have ever have. I am so much disappointed to all of us Nigeria that we allow this person to be suffering us and making the economy to go high, and him and his family is enjoying the money that belongs to everybody, and we keep quiet in social media. It's my fellow man, but he has nothing to offer. We live once on earth, we die. That is why I tell you, this presidential seat 2027, I usually have power, and I'm coming out from it.
Now, Prophet the media have said this. So now this man of God again is trying to say what he thought. But among all of them, this rant of it in about bad government is something that every man of God need to say one or two things on. Now, this man of God did not only condemn the government, but he even make references to some of the pastors that if some of them were able to support the government a little bit, that things will be a little bit easier for people. But the most important thing was that even as the man of God was still saying it, there are people who does not find it happy with it. But the point he mentioned was that he's still happy, but this government of 18 is not giving any joy to anybody. Now, if you understand that, he went further to say that if somebody did not win the election and the person was given to rule, that is how the person will be misused, and the things the person will be doing will be somehow. Now, if you watch how Apostle Johnson Suleiman in his own word, he mentioned that in this country that he does not want to say anything again, that he have left anything about this country to another man of God to say for him, that God have asked him to keep quiet in anything that concerns this government or Nigeria, that I want to focus in his ministry. That when he was saying this and that about the bad governance of this country, that so many people were not understand what he was trying to say. But now he have concluded that let it be on their own, that he does not want to say anything again, that if you really think that what you are saying will germinate anything, that you should keep on saying it. But for him, that he does not want to say anything again, that he just believe that the right thing to do is when the godly people have taken over power, that is when some certain things will be able and easier to resolve. But apart from it, if you keep allowing evil people to take over power, it is going to remain the way it is, and nothing will change from it. I does not want to say anything much on the issue of bad governance in this country, because he understood that when he was saying all these things, so that a lot were happening to him before God have to send him a strong warning that he should stop saying anything that related or concern the government of Nigeria. Then he stop and leave it to somebody else to be saying it. Now, when he was saying all those things, so there's a comment he mentioned that he knew that this country will not be likely to pass the suffering that he is seeing, that he's seeing hardship and he's seeing a lot of things in this country, but he prayed that God should take it away from us. Now, even we have to mention that this country, that if you watch from the beginning of his word, you understand that he will make references that it's not only the bad governance that is the problem, that even some of the Christians also are the problem. That for him, that is against somebody insulting a senior, but for him does not want to say anything concerning this government, because he understood that God have given him strict warning not to say anything. So he's keeping quiet on this case, that is not saying anything. But among that is not saying anything, that is keeping quiet on this case.